Everyone want to know how to make 10K as a student in 1 month, 2 month, just 10K. The first 10K is one of the most annoying step in the business. But let's be real. There is a ton of noises online, fake gurus, outdated advice, and just people who are just fluffing it up, just making it sound easier than it actually is. So in today's video, sound kind of ironic. In today's video, I'm gonna break it down to 3 core steps that you need to take, and this is all you need to take to build a business that you can start making 10K from. And I've done it. I've made 10K, and it is in my bank account. If you want to see it, boom. Yeah, fuck you. I ain't showing you my bank account, but yeah. So I've take my word for it. I have made my first 10K last 3 months or so, and now I've been consistently pumping up the same number every month. So here's how you can do it while you're still in school, like I am. I have a class right now, but let's finish this first, and I'll go class. So, first thing first, you need the right vehicle. So what I mean by that is you need the right business model that actually has the potential to generate you the income. And you gotta make sure that it doesn't have an insane startup cost. What's the point of trying to make 10K when you spend 100K starting the business? You're 100 grand in debt. Okay, so let's get real. So trading is not one of them. Trading is just basically gambling. I mean, people can make money. You can use leverage to make money, but that's not a business. It's high risk and it's low success for beginner. People can't success doing it. And most of the time they're hyping it up because they're making a lot of money off of you, the beginner, who are losing, tossing this money into the market. So instead, what you want to do is generate something that will bring you cash flow, active cash flow every month. In other words, profit that you can use and leverage. So there's a couple things. Product or sick. You can even start a e-commerce business that sell product, and with e-commerce, sure, super popular, but you tie yourself in the inventory. So a lot of the time your money will be stay in inventory. Drop shipping could work, but you're tying yourself to the factory worker who are generating most of your income. And if they decide to go southward, you're fucked. The whole business is fucked. So that's not ideal when you're starting out. So you know what worked better? For me at least, a service-based business. Things like funnel building, sales management, content repurposing, video editing, Google Ads management, on and on and on, Facebook ad, outreach, SMS outreach, email outreach. All of those can be turned into real income without no startup investment cost. All you need is a skill, and that skill is not hard to learn. So, like for me, I learned 2 skills that I decided to sell. First is sales. So sales just get me the client who will pay it for me. 2 is outreach. So I learned outreach, all of the possible outreach method there is and learn how to master them. Those two skills have people paying for me, and they're still paying for me now. And so once you're like say making 3 to 5K a month, the next step to that is leverage. So leveraging means that you're using people, tool, and system, so you are not stuck doing everything yourself. When you start, you're the man with the multiple hats. So you're the CEO, you're the outreach manager, you're the sales closer, anything like that. But now, since you have money, you have cash flow, you can start hiring people like I am. I hire a client acquisition specialist, and I hire a client fulfillment specialist. Those two will taking care of me getting my client and me making my client happy. So, um, for example, let's say you are you started a plumbing business, for example. When you start, it's just you getting a job, fulfilling a job, anything like that. You can hire someone for okay, okay, every month if you can afford it, or you can offer them a couple, $300 to $500 outside of the U.S., giving the job an online job for them, um, getting you client, and you can just pay them off commission. So that's something that could work, and that's what I've been doing. Just hire someone outside U.S., giving them a livable income and more, because the currency exchange are different, and that would just basically churn out more business for your business. So this is exactly how you stop trading time for money and trade money for your time and create a sustainable income stream off of it. So this is the part that no one want to hear. You can make 10, 20K a month, but it's not overnight. I spent 3 years to achieve 10K and 3 years to get 5K a month. It is not overnight. The thing is, social media just mess with your brain. You see all these 20 years old, 15-year-old making 100, 200K a month, and think that you are behind when you're making 3 to 4K a month. That's absurd. That's stupid. And you can't prove that. Most people just say, "Oh my God, I make these numbers." Who can prove it to you? Video editing exists, Photoshop exists, and you don't know what's the time horizon they're spending. They might say on the internet, "Oh my God, it'll take me 1 month." Realistically, if they're really saying that what they're making, they could be working behind the scene for 10 years now, and now they're at the level they're at. You don't know that. So let's be clear. If you want to hit your first 10K, you need to put a lot of time into it. And if you are hitting your first 10K after a year or two, you're doing fantastic. Most people never get to the income that you're getting. Not even like 6 to 7K. That's a lot of the population don't earn that income. So you are ahead just by starting and working consistently at it. So the game is really simple, but it's not easy. Just pick the right vehicle, leverage it, and stretch out the timeline that you would work this in. I used to start with like, hey, I'll make 10K in the first month or so. That sounds completely doable. I just need to close 5 to 10 clients every week or something like that, and I'll make the money I want to make. That's not realistic, dude. Now, after 3 years or so, I have to shorten that timeline. So my 3 month goal now is just to make 1K every month consistently. Now my 5K month, my 5K, my 5 month goal is to make 5K. So money is not easy to achieve. Playing the business game is simple. There's only so much thing you can do, but it is the endurance game. You have to stretch it out, and the 10K a month will be yours, and it is inevitable. So, if you do want help figuring out what system or what type of outreach to use when you start, like for me, I've mastered this, and I want to help you to jumpstart this whole thing as much as possible. So if you do want a system like this to get automatic client every month, just check out my free course below. And if you do like it, feel free to book hold me. I'm happy to help you pick your niche or whatever, blah blah. But other than that, later.